Welcome learners. In this video, we will talk about how to create queries or how to query a map or a data in ArcMap. We can query a map or a dataset in ArcMap by four methods. The first one is use of find tool to find the threatened species. This is the exercise of uh, we are going to test, and we also can use of identify tool, and then both first two are used for individual queries, but when we have to identify our query multiple features in a dataset or in a map, we can use a create an attribute query, which is also known as non-spatial query, and then we will proceed towards a location query or a spatial query. Okay, let's move towards our ArcMap having some data sets. Okay, ArcMap has been opened and there is a map which contain orchids which are symbolized by this sign, and then there are LTE sites as well as base, base map of word imagery. Okay, if we click on it and open its attribute table, this is the table, so we can check it from here, but we want to query. So let's move towards our first query method, which is use of find tool. When we double click on it, a pop-up window will open, and here we can search. So as we have been seen in attribute table, there are number of animals which are present here, and so we want to find zebra, and this is the layer from orchids. We can select as well this one, but we want orchids. If we click on it, then click on find, so we can see there are 34 objects found which are zebras and in our dataset which is orchids. Okay, if we click one of them, double click on one of the list, we can see a flash. So this flash opens and show us, and if we want to see multiple, and if we want to query or to see multiples, so by pressing control button and click on multiples, so these are the next one. We can see there are they we can find in such a way, but this is a complicated process. Now we can check it or query it by using a identify tools. So if we click on identify and then place it one of the orchids, and here if we click and double click on it, there will be a pop window and it show its attribute as well. We can say it is also a method to query a map or a data set, but these are helpful for only individuals files or the species. But if we want multiple data sets or multiple things we want to check in our data set, we will move towards spatial and non-spatial queries. Now we are going to query our dataset by using non-spatial query, and uh, we can use two methods for non-spatial query. Okay, the first one is we can move towards selection, and in select by attribute. Here is a pop-up window have been opened. Okay, in this we can set our layers which are we want to query. This is orchids, okay, and different. This orchid contains fields which are object ID, name, status, admin. So we want to status, and if we double click on it, it will be shown here, and we will want to this one, and this is when we click on it, equal sign is available, and if we click on get unique values, these are two types of values which are present in status, the common and threatened. And if I want to query threatened species, when we click on it, we have to just first verify this. Yes, this verify show the expression was successfully verified. If there is a mistake, it will not be verified. After verifying, we can use OKR apply as well, but we apply this one. On applying this, the data has been queried and the number of orchids having status threatened are selected. Okay, this is first method, and we can also use another by if we move towards from here, clear the selections. Selection has been cleared, and right click here and open attribute table, and here we can see this is select by attribute. So double click on it, the same pop-up window will also open here. So now we can use as well the name. If we double click on it, and here is double and get unique values. These are the animals present in our data sets. If we click for tigers, double click and verify. After verifying, we can apply. If we apply this, and we can see here are number of tigers which are present in our dataset are selected. This is the second method, select by attribute. Now we are going to move towards location query or spatial queries present in our dataset. For spatial query, we have to move towards selection, and here is select by location, and here is a pop-up window, and target layer is our, let's see, that is LTE site, and source layer is parted. Okay, we select it, and after that, okay, after applying target layer and source layer, if we want the orchids which are present in LTE sites, so we are going the source size which are in this completely contain the source language. If we apply this query, we can see here are the orchids which are present in LED sites. These have been selected. This type of query is called as spatial query in GIS. If we close it and on zoom it, we can see the only features which are present in the layer are selected. The orchids which are outside are not selected, which are completely inside, these are selected. The, on zooming it, we can see the features which are outside the boundary are not selected. If we want to map the selected, we have to just go here in contents, and in here we move towards, here we can see in selection, here is a create layer from the selected feature. If we click on it, a new layer has been added to our map. If we turn off all the layers, we can see these are the